guys. We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17. What are you excited about for this year's game?
Well, for the first time, I got my face scan.
Yeah.
So I guess getting to play as me and my player, because I usually only play my player.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Thunder taking on the Lakers. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, a slow start to the season. A win tonight could bring them closer to 500. That's the goal. Lakers, Thunder, our tip-off just moments away.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up. All the way up, all the way up.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Alongside Craig Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron James is tied for the third most MVP awards all time. He's also tied for the most second-place finishes. Frank Vogel said it's a mistake to go season after season without voting the best player in the league as MVP. LeBron says, I should have more than 4, but I don't cry about it. I bet a lot of the greats feel the same. Kevin?
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. You look at Sacramento. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They're happy with this latest stretch of games. This is the time of year for optimism. At this point, anything is possible.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the dynamic forward pair. Malik Monk out there with Russell. And it's Gilbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Oklahoma City, the front court is Giddey and Baisley. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Mr. Clutch. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie season.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Russell kicks to Monk. The pass to Davis. The dish to James. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Gilbert. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Monk. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Davis dishes to Russell. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here, and it's denied. To the paint, here's Baisley, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's James. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Gilbert, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Fast break, here they come. Here's Giddey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 6 points for Mr. Clutch. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle skills for the Thunder?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And here's Russell. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. One-on-one here. Here's Gilbert. Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
I loved it.
That was beautiful.
Loved it.
Building up a big early. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now, here's Monk. Last game we saw him score 14. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's 4 turnovers for him here in the first quarter alone. He's got to snap out of it.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Pass to Gilbert. There's the try, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The Lakers with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. LeBron passes to Davis. And here's Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shot clock at 6. And Russell gets it to go.
And that's an important basket there. The game was in danger of getting away from him here early if they let that run go on much longer.
And Russell, a player known for his offense, but Greg, he's put in work to improve his play on defense as well.
Yeah, you know, Russell was known for his lack of defense there for a while, but he's been trying to improve that part of his game. It's a long road, but I tell you what, he is definitely taking steps.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Up the floor, here's Gilbert. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Poke loose. And again, Oklahoma City running the court in transition.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
LeBron kicks to Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2
Pass
minutes.
to Gilbert. Davis surveying the floor. To the inside. Here's Gilbert. Lays it up and banks it in. Mr. Clutch has got 16.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Now, here is Russell. His last outing, 16 points for him. Makes it off the glass.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Launches a three. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Monk. Pass to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Christian Woods checked in for Los Angeles. They get a hand on it. To the right side. Here's Gilbert. And a quick assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Outside, Davis. Shot clock at 5. Wood finds James. From about 16, and the basket is good.
The acute awareness of LeBron. Sees the clock running down, doesn't panic.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Gilbert. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Oklahoma City out in front, delivering the blowout. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from OKC Arena. Well, leadership definitely in LeBron James's job description. He says it's not always giving pats on the back.
In conflict, it just builds character. It builds even more trust. You're able to get on someone able to get on you, and then, you know, the whistle blown, let's get out and let's execute what needs to be done.
You know, GA, that ability to hold your teammates accountable is important, isn't it?
Not only that, it's a hallmark of winning teams. Those open and honest lines of communication.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Thunder so far.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Well, you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Kendrick Nunn. Howard is out there with Wood, and it's LeBron James, and it's Monk in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Gilbert passes to Baisley. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Greg Young. Think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that.
focus on the picks the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Now here's James. He had 27 points last game. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way, as are you. Thank you. Here's Gilbert. Rebound the Lakers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
And let the big man eat. Throw it up to Wood, and he'll complete that.
And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles, and it's blocked. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Wood. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Howard with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the pass to Nunn. Howard trying to free himself out. And Howard with the second chance points.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be boxed out. When he comes up with these rebounds, it's night-night for the defense.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 27. And that one, good.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And, Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starting in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Houdini's checked in for Howard. Stanley Johnson comes in for Christian Wood. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Malik Monk. Now, here's Nunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. LeBron outside. Passes it to Russell. And the Lakers get it back. Here's Gilbert. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's coming off a 22-point game against Golden State.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here is Russell. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by Giddey. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Golden State Warriors. A shot that time, not on target. Nunn looking around. Outside, Russell fires the 3. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:31 left to play here in that. good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
James, the pass to Gilbert. Down low. Here's none. Up and in. And it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Gilbert. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. And the Lakers take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Nunn. 6 on the shot clock. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Nunn. Off target from the baseline. Beasley passes to Gilbert. There's the pass to Giddey. And stolen by Russell.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks. Coach, what's stopped you from getting what you want?
Well, they're just a great defensive team. You know, we're not handling our pressure well enough. We're trying to work it inside. They're fronting, and we got to execute our counters.
Yeah, all 5 guys have to get involved. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Oklahoma City was looking great right away. They ended up scoring 14 unanswered points, really doing damage early. The effort, the intensity, impressive. They came on extremely strong as the quarter was winding down, nailing all 6 of their last field goal attempts to close out the first. The second quarter didn't advance their lead, but they still dominated the half overall, ending it way, way out in front. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets into fouls. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting a shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in or you get an offensive board. But hold on to the ball.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And with the second half upon us, We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The front court is Giddey and Baisley. Mr. Clutch out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Foul. Number 0.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
The Lakers with the ball. 19-point game. Monk, the pass to Davis. Goes back up. Tries yet again. Terrific swat.
They've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts.
Here's James. Outside Russell, just 4 to shoot.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Passes it to Gilbert. From downtown, that shot no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And out of bounds is the Thunder gain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Woods checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by Monk. They swipe it. 3-on-3. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City leading by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gilbert. 90 seconds now into the second half. Another shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And it's been an issue for them as it was last year.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Back to Favors. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by none. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Thunder have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
15 foul.
And he knocks down the first one. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Lakers trail by 13. Back to none. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Here's Roby. Pass to Gilbert. From outside the arc. No good.
This is the guy who had 3 threes in the first half. Since then, still waiting on number 4.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Russell, he's checked in for Kendrick Nunn. He hits the second from the line.
And the former first overall pick in the 04 draft, Howard has had a stellar career, a dominant force who continues to frustrate the opposition.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Don's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Howard and AD play together down on the block. LeBron James is out there with Houdini, and it's Wood in at the
Yes.
Derek Favors.
The defender gets caught in a bad position. LeBron powerful enough to convert through contact. Let's see what he does at the line.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And this is year one of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
And Davis sends it back.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
Pass to Monk. To the middle. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Gilbert. Hands the shot from the wing.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Gilbert, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Monk, the pass to Gilbert. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor. It's LeBron with the drive and finished off by LeBron.
Sometimes you have to sit back and enjoy the show. LeBron James is a legend. Appreciate what we are watching.
Lakers trail by 6. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilbert. He takes it in. LeBron outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
When you need a big bucket, keep it in his hands. LeBron lives for this one.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Oh! And he slams it one-handed.
You could see he was setting that up the minute he got his hands on the ball.
Well, you got to know what you're doing if you're going to do it, if you're going to try that, right? Oh, wow.
I'm sure plenty of practice hours went into it, and that has this team fired up.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. now we present our New Balance.
Since I'm from Chicago, I am a Bulls fan. So the legendary version, I think, the cover was MJ, so I'm pretty excited about that too.
What's your MyPlayer?
I actually made a center because my friend told me that it was like the easiest to kind of do.
So you go the easy route?
Yeah. I'm new to basketball, so I'm just trying to.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. The expansive, modernized Bay Bridge, seen here from the Ferry Building in San Francisco. Welcome and thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports as we get ready to go with our Saturday night presentation. I'm Brian Anderson at the table with Grant Hill and Brent Perry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here we are in October. Let's see how things are going out west. You look at the Thunder. Already they're on the outside looking in. 9th place in the conference. And of course there's the Warriors. They're tied right now.
Well, I think for Golden State, it's really been an intriguing year for them. I mean, they work hard, they play pretty, but they're just so inconsistent.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Before we get started, we've got just enough time to head over to the sideline. Allie?
Thanks, BA. Well, Warriors coach Steve Kerr said, quote, "This team is full of joy and laughter, and that's how Stephen is." Curry explains, quote, "I've always had a joyous disposition. Playing basketball, I was the goofy kid, having fun, doing what I love. I don't think I've ever lost that. I just enjoy it." Guys?
Well, it shows, Allie. Thanks. All right, Brent, early on in the year, what are you looking to see from the teams that you consider to be contenders?
Well, look at teams who are playing lesser opponents to just try and put games away as early as possible. A win in November and December means just as much as the ones that happen after the All-Star break. So the importance on that first 20-game run for a veteran team can make all the difference.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Getty, the small forward, with Baisley, the power forward. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the two-guard spot. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Thompson. A nice shot by Mr. Clutch.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot is up, and he drains the quick shot.
Gilgeous-Alexander creative and tricky on that play. The Canadian Shai Gilgeous-Alexander starting to become the face of the Thunder in their rebuild.
Curry drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Thompson. Pulls it. It's rebounded by Golden State. And as you said, Brent, Gilgeous-Alexander is the clear centerpiece for this team.
I think the quiet confidence, BA, that he has is probably one of the more remarkable aspects of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, he's going about his business, but he's not talking about it. He's showing you what he's capable of doing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the score by Golden State.
Well, you know Gilgeous-Alexander worked on that in the offseason, but it's one thing to work on it, then bring it to the floor. He did it that time.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Thompson, guarded closely. Curry, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits a three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Curry against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
That's how you run the pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
Pass to Giddey. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Mr. Clutch. Takes a 3. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiggins passes to Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Wiseman with it. Pass to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And there's Curry on the assist by Green.
Because Steph moves so well, anytime he can get some separation, he starts to feel once he gets the ball, he's going to find some points.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the... Number 0.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Chris Paul in for Klay Thompson. Both good from the line that time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And here's Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Here's Paul. And that... That's good. His first bucket of the game.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Curry. Shoots. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Mr. Clutch got it. 7 points in the game.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Paul. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for the Warriors.
Said it time and time again, Chris Paul in the mid-range is pretty much half the time going to be good.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And he converts the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Their last encounter in Oklahoma City, where they were able to handle the Thunder.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here, as we know a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Now here's Curry. A 23-point game for him in the win against Memphis. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
He's firing on all cylinders. Has to be happy with his 4 of 5 shooting from the field so far.
Outside, Green. Pass to Curry. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude. He plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He had 37 points in the win against the Lakers.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Mr. Clutch.
He got his timing down.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
And guys, in addition to that scoring, he was absolutely tenacious on the defensive end. A complete two-way game for him. Finished with 3 steals, I think, and that was a difference maker.
Here's Paul. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. The shot off that time. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins in Golden State. He says it's been a great environment to learn.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Brad Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Giddey, the small forward, with Baisley playing the power forward. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Mr. Clutch in a 2-guard. And here are the Warriors now. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Wiseman. It's hauled in by Baisley.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. City.
Alexander.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there. This team had a huge belief in Darius Baisley and the potential that he had.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Wiseman. It doesn't go for him. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
And with Baisley, his breakout came in the Orlando bubble.
Got a lot of minutes down there and made the most of his chances, and I think that's grown his confidence.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. Shoots over Paul, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter. The Warriors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Payton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Mr. Clutch. Offensive rebound. There's the three. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors dance team.
And the Warriors making a switch here.
Andrew
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. Number 5, the Warriors.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor, always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the shot's good.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Thompson. Here's Mr. Clutch. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
Now shooting the three ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Curry passes to Payton. Back to Curry. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Yeah, this is demoralizing, I think, for a defense. You want Steph to score on the interior, but that's too easy.
Here's Mr. Clutch, defended by Thompson. Launches a three. Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. And there's Wiggins. That's good. On the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Thompson after the basket by Oklahoma City. Left side Curry, back to Thompson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great, one of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Play can sometimes get open. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thunder out in front, up 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They gained a little ground there in the second quarter. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Love to see a team grind for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Right now, they're playing well only on one end of the court. All their energy has been spent on the offense. And that's a shame. They're just going to keep giving up easy buckets, and the game's going to get away from them.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder. At the line for the Thunder, Derek Favors, shooting 1.
Favors is a quick, athletic big man. He can get to the line, but he continues to work on his ability to convert while there.
The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Wiseman. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Now here's Thompson. Tipped outside, Green. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Yeah, unwilling to give up that possession so easily. Klay Thompson understands it's his turn to get in there, get dirty, make a play, committed to the offensive glass.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To the inside. And the shot's good by Wiggins. 13 points in the game.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooters in the history of the NBA, but also a very gifted passer, great at finding his teammates.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 21. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mr. Clutch. This one for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry passes to Thompson. The shot. And there's another one for the Warriors.
It's so fun to watch Steph Curry shoot a jump shot. It doesn't get any better than watching this guy pull the trigger.
Mr. Clutch can't hit. The Warriors trailing. Wiggins for three. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Mr. Clutch. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Favors with the help. And here's Thompson for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play deep, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
Fades back. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 26.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And the Warriors call time here.
Think about the Warriors going out and getting Wiggins. And a lot of people questioning whether or not he would have a role on the team. He's fit in pretty well.
Here for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Payton comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Chris Paul in for Curry. Wiggins stated the change in team culture really helped him out, Brent.
Well, sometimes being asked to do less takes a lot of pressure off of somebody who is asked to do everything. And that's where Wiggins finds himself. Playing with Steph, playing with Klay and Draymond, he's settled into a nice role. They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Wiseman. Down low, Payton. And the layup is good off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
From deep three-point range, Oklahoma City the rebound. Count it. 10 points for him.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
They double team Paul. Outside Payton. To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Can. Blocked! Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Payton. Yep, that one goes. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. Mr. Clutch can't hit. And here's Wiggins. And he drives in. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
a mobile attacking player. Wiggins' teammates and coaches love when he uses his physical tools to his advantage.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiseman. And that one misses.
You know, Jonathan Kuminga has a terrific build for NBA action. He's got height and a 7-foot wingspan, combined with a lot of quickness and athleticism.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 32 points in the game for him, and they get it back. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Goes back up. They grab their own miss. And it's good for 2. 12 points for him. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age.
And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
And my soul on the side. Don't chase dollars. Let the money chase you.